Hey all, welcome all you to my YouTube channel. This video is all about camera law equation. Let's get into this topic. This video is about basics of camera law. Why I mean it basic is we have some advanced trait that can be taken with this camera law, but I'm not concentrating on this right now. I will just show you the basic traits that can be taken with this equation. Camera law equation, this camera law is an indicator that can be added from tradingview.com. I will show you that. This is introduced by Nike Stott in 1989, but he didn't reveal this formula. He has been used this for personal use, and he was trading with this indicator and he earns more. But people know this indicator and they started try to get actual formula, and they finally found it, and this is the formula of standard camera law. This indicator consists of 8 lines. These are all support and resistant lines basically. H1, 2, 3, 4 are resistant lines, and L1, 2, 3, 4 are support lines. This is the formula how you can calculate, how you can get those lines drawn in your chart. You can do either with that Excel sheet, also you can do it manually. This close is and previous day close, and range is previous day high minus previous day low. With this equation you can get the current day's resistance and support lines drawn onto the charts. So let us concentrate only on H3, H4 and L3 and L4. So no need to concentrate on these four levels L12 and H12. These lines doesn't have much impact on our trading, so we can ignore this. And next is expanded camera law equation. So if you notice the difference, we just added an H5 and L5 onto this equation. This is added by Secret of Pivot Bots author Frank Ochoa. He added basically this to get our target exit points, and when we take a trade we need to have some targets, right? So that is why he added this as target points for us. We have a trade which we can take after this H4 breakout, but we don't have target in the existing equation, that is standard camera law. For to point out the target, he just added this H5 and L5. I will explain you how you can make use of it. So these are all the levels which is actually been used in this camera law levels in our charts. We have these three resistant line and these three support lines. We concentrate only on these four lines to take a trade, and basically this L5 and H5, as I said earlier, it is acting as a target. So it is mentioned here how you can take a trade. This line, that is H3, is make as a sell reversal. So when the price reacting to this line, mostly it will react to L3, that it will reverse and it will go to L3. So you need to concentrate only on selling side when it reaches to this H3, and when it reaches to H4 you can look for some breakout at this H4 line, and target should be at H5. Similarly, when price reaching to this L3, you can see a reversal and you can place a long, and H3 is a target and L4 is stop loss. Similarly, when prices reach to L4 and it break this L4 line, you can expect the price move to H5, and this is the target. L3 will be the stop loss. I'll explain you the samples examples. So this is the first type of reversal trade we used to take at H3. As I said, it is not exactly, entry is not exactly at H3. We should always wait for some reversal candles for confirmation. If you see this first candle, sorry, second candle act as a reversal confirmation, you can short once this low is broken, and L3 will be the target and H4 will be the stop loss. So let's see and sample for this H3 reversal trade. Okay, 29th July. So if you see, price has opened between H3 and L3. So market tries to go to H3 and it took a reversal. So you can take entry at this point, and L3 should be your target and H4 should be your stop loss. So let me place this for better understanding, so this will be your stop loss and L3 will be your target. So if you see here, the target is easily achieved. So it is not mandatory to always point your stop loss to H4. You can also reduce your stop loss based on the distance between these two lines. If the H3 and H4 has more points, you can just reduce your stop loss, because we should always concentrate with the risk ratio of at least 1:1. Below 1:1 is not recommended. So you can reduce when it is not 1:1. You can always reduce the stop loss. Next type of trade is L3 reversal. So L3 reversal is price open between H3 and L3, and when it reaches to L3, it will give you the reversal to H3, and L4 will be your stop loss. Still here there is no need to enter at exactly at L3. You need to look for some reversal candle here, that is green candle with some reversal symbols, and you will be getting entry breaking high of this candle, and you can wait for the target till H3, and stop loss would be H4. Let's take June 17th for L3 reversal examples. If you see here, market opened between H3 and L3, and it took support at L3, it take a reversal. So you can take a long trade after breaking this high of third candle. Target will be H3 and stop loss will be L4. So still, if you see here, my risk ratio is not even 1:1. It is below 1:1. So what I can do is I can just reduce this stop loss to make it as 1:1, because it is not always mandatory to have a stop loss till this point, this resistance or support points. Still you can reduce it when you have bigger area of the support zones. Okay. Next type of trade is H4 breakout. So this is a breakout trade. How you can take a trade when it actually breaks the H4, and see here, market opens between H3 and L3, and it tries to reverse it, but still here it can't take a U-turn. It continues the momentum and it break through this H4 and it reaches H5, and L3 will be your stop loss. Sorry, H3 will be your stop loss. So let me find an example for this. Okay, this should be the perfect one. So if you see here, market opens between H3 and L3. Still here, if you notice, there is a reversal at H3. People used to take this trade, but still stop loss would have been hit here. And another trade what we can take is it has broken this H4, right? Here if you see, H4 is broken, and till H5 you can get the target achieved. It is always we can't always expect market to behave as we expect. So sometimes we do get stop losses hit, but still we have alternate, like we have another trade which gives us a profit, right? So let me try to find out some trade that didn't hit the stop loss. Let me find out that. 18th August, this one can be an perfect example for this H4 breakout. If you see here, price opened between H3 and L3. It gone above H3, so there is no reversal, but at this area, that is when it tries to break out, it is not able to do that, but still we can take entry at this point. I'm just placing it here, considering I'm taking entry breaking this high candle. Even though it is not a perfect candle, what you can do, this one can be the perfect reversal candle, okay, because of the lower wick, and H5 will be the target, and H3 will be the stop loss. If you see here, still I am getting 1:1, not below 1:1, more than 1:1 I am getting. So that is the reason I am still placing this stop loss at this H3 line, and my target achieved here. So this is an H4 breakout trade. So you need to wait for the price to reach H4 and it has to break H4 and you can take a trade. So let's get into next type of trade is L4 breakout. So this is a short trade that is selling trade, and I will find out some example for that. 3rd August 3rd, if you see the price opens between H3 and L3, it go long way to H4 and it has given a breakout, and you can take short trade at this second candle. Don't bother about whether this candle has a long from there, so you can just see this with it has lot of selling pressure. Still, if you need to play safe, you can just take trade on this 935. 935 you can see the candle that gives a confirmation, because you should be having some dilemma whether the market can go upside with these longer wicks on the down. So if you see this candle 935 candle, it clearly shows the reversal, and low of this candle can be the entry for this trade. I'm having this entry, and H3 will be your stop loss and L5 will be your target. So still here, if you see the risk ratio is 1 is to 1.12 and my target is achieved, and this is a short side trade. This is unperfect, and yes, so that's all about camera lie equation. So these, if you notice these examples which I shown, everything has the open price at between H3 and L3. We also have other trades where price opens above H3, that is between H4 and H3, and between H3 and L4 above H4. We have lot many trades, but there are advanced concepts that will be covered later. For the safer trades, as you are a beginner, you just concentrate whenever the price opens between H3 and L3. Just look for the reversals at H3 and L3. If it doesn't give you the reversal, next point is you need to look for a breakout at this resistant, and similarly you need to look for a breakout at this L4, that is support. So whenever you have a trade with such criteria, you can just go for that trade at beginners. For advanced traders, we have other trades too, like it can open above H4 and what we need to do, and below L4 what we need to do. I will be covering that later. So as of now, concentrate on these safe trades. Thank you, and you can follow me for the updates in my Telegram channel, Price Actions Edu, and do subscribe and share with your friends if you feel this video as an useful. Price Action Edu. This is my Telegram channel where you can find me. If you have any doubts, you can just contact me with this channel. I have created a group, a discussion for this type of price actions. You can always reach out me there for your doubts or clarifications. Thank you.